Good afternoon, good morning. This is Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. Hope everyone's happy, safe, and well. Want to welcome you back to another edition of our Leaders in Customer Loyalty series. In this series, we have the pleasure of speaking with the brand leaders about what they are seeing in customer channel and brand loyalty. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with John Sellers. He's the head of rewards at Bank of America. John, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Mark. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us today. First off, we'd like to start these off, get to know a little more about those we're speaking with. So we'd love to know a little bit more about you, all you do at Bank of America, and maybe a fun fact about yourself, a passion and interest you have.
Absolutely. So, so I've been in Bank of America 20 plus years. I'm the rewards executive. So I manage all our relationship rewards programs. And our credit card rewards redemption relationships. So, and that spans across the entire industry. So whether that's Bank of America, Merrill, or private bank. And of course, our relationship customers are our most valuable customers, right? We have over 9 million clients enrolled in our preferred rewards programs, and they carry about 1.4 trillion in assets. So these are our very best customers, and we want to continue to maintain that relationship and grow it even further.
Okay, great. When you look at Bank of America, I'm sure most people are familiar with Bank of America, but could you give us a short history of Bank of America and kind of what you guys do and how you do it?
Yeah, absolutely. So the oldest parts of our country company extend back 240 years, right? And we've come together from a bunch of different sources to what we are today. We're a company united to make the financial lives better through the power of every connection. Our stories about the impact clients and communities can have and the progress that they can make. And we're here to help and serve them, right? So it really starts with a single idea for our company across all 8 lines of business. That's core to our legacy of capabilities and servicing over the last 240 years. And that's really, what would you like the power to do? So whatever our clients' dreams are, we're here to help service them and help them reach those goals.
Okay, great. You recently received a couple awards at the 2021 Loyalty360 Awards at the Expo a couple weeks back. Yeah. You received a platinum award in the B2B customer loyalty category and a silver in the innovation and personalization category. Obviously, you guys are doing a good deal to keep your program very unique, engaging, but also beneficial to you and the customers. So could you tell us a little bit about the B2B customer loyalty entry?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, we really enjoyed the conference. I thought you guys did a nice job. It was great to, interact with a bunch of folks from across the loyalty space and learn a few things along the way too. I think, from the B2B category, certainly, small business relationships really matter to us. And it's important for our small business partners to have a trusted partner, right? And preferred rewards for business demonstrates our commitment to that relationship, right? It is a really great program for our small business clients. It's born of voice of customer research, right? Where clients told us they wanted a program that provides them real value, recognizes their relationship, grows as their business grows. So we've created this very comprehensive program, 10 plus products and services in terms of perks and benefits for our clients. There's 3 tiers in the program, so it incentivizes our clients to do more. And as a result, we've seen a tremendous response, right? We've seen the program grow. We've seen great behaviors from our clients, increased satisfaction, which drives to increased retention, as well as deepening, whether it's through assets or new products and solutions. Generally speaking, 1 out of every 3 clients that enrolls in the program will buy a new product or solution right then and there at enrollment. And in return, we're providing these clients a really good value proposition. So the average client earns about $450 per year out of the program. And the more you do with us, the more you get. So for instance, if you have a credit card with us and you're an active credit card user, when you look at the value Preferred Rewards for Business gives and the credit card, you're talking on average, it's about $2,000 a year. And then if you tack on, say, other services like our merchant processing services and the discount that we offer there for members of the program, you're up to $2,500. And really, the sky's the limit. We have many clients earning tens and thousands of dollars in rewards. And we continue to, build and improve the program, which is the great thing, right? We're not resting on our laurels. We continue to offer new products and services. And just recently in May of last year, we offered a really neat thing with, we did some member only exclusive live stream sessions with Damon John, right, from Shark Tank. And that was really cool. Our members really got a lot out of that. We talked about the future of small businesses. We talked about managing and pivoting through COVID, and then how to take your business to the next step. And, our clients really appreciated that. And we're going to continue to do more of that stuff.
Okay, great. You also received a silver for the Preferred Rewards program, which is the first no-fee program of its kind, and recognizes and rewards clients across the Bank of America portfolio. You touched on that a little bit. Can you talk a little bit more about the program, the innovation that you continue to put forth in that program?
Yeah, I think a lot of that we focused around personalization and innovation, right? And certainly our clients like things that are personal to them. It's more relevant, it's more timely. It helps further that drive of satisfaction and engagement and deepening. And we continue to build on those capabilities, right? We have, one of the things we do is we do a hyper-personalized smart video for our clients every year that tells them the value that they're getting out of the program. We're also, continue to expand our offers to our clients. So we have something called Bank of America Deals, which are discounts for our clients at, popular retailers, service companies, et cetera. And we continue to expand those, make those more relevant, more personalized for our clients. And then even on the Merrill side, right, we do things like personalized portfolio stories where we talk about a client's individual portfolio and really sort of put that in a layman's sort of perspective. And then, of course, we have Erica, right, which is our virtual AI driven assistant. It's won many awards out there. It provides our clients personalized guidance 24/7 through our mobile app. And we've adopted that in the reward structure where we have Erica tee up rewards opportunities, whether it's, reminding a client of the rewards value that they've received, or whether it's telling them about available rewards that they can take advantage now, to all sorts of other things, right? Fraud alerts, talking to clients about duplicate charges, et cetera. It's just another way that we continue to personalize that relationship with our clients.
Absolutely. And there's a little bit of feedback there. I've talked to probably 40, 50 people post-conference, and everyone seemed to rave about Erica. It's come up in no less than half of the conversation. So it definitely made an impact on the attendees of the conference, for sure, how you guys you're talking about your personalization efforts and how you're using AI, because AI, as you know, can be kind of a quagmire. It can either work very well or it can be very challenging for organizations. And obviously what you guys are doing is very impactful.
Yeah, actually, we're going to send out our year-end video at the beginning of February. And one of the coolest things with Erica is when you log into our app, it tees it up right there and it says, "Hey, Mark, would you like to listen to your personalized video?" Right there. So it's, we're excited about all the things that we're doing with Erica now and all the things that we're going to do in the future.
That's great. When you look at your loyalty program, it's very encompassing. It touches a number of different pieces of the organization, and also with the clients. What are 2 or 3 things that you think that are working well for your program?
Yeah. Well, certainly, we see, we see the satisfaction from our clients, right? Just the fact that clients are, they like the value, they appreciate the value that we're giving them, and they show that in their satisfaction levels. So we see satisfaction levels, generally 100 to 150 basis points higher, right, than our competition, or our baseline, I guess I would say. And then that leads to a higher retention level, right? So, our retention in our preferred rewards members is over 99%. And that's about 150 basis points higher than our baseline. And that's really important when you're talking about clients with an average balance of about $100,000, right? And then the third thing would be deepening, right? So, we see our clients bring us more assets. Generally speaking, we see about $10,000 over the course of the first 12 months. And then, like I mentioned before, they're buying more products and solutions. They buy a lot of new products at enrollment, but then they continue to buy more products as well. So they have, actually they have 4+ products on average, these members, and that's 2 times more than a non-enrolled member.
Okay, great. When you look at customer loyalty, very important to more and more organizations, more front and center than ever has been. We love to talk to brands to understand how they define customer loyalty and then what it means to their organization. So what does customer loyalty mean to you and to Bank of America?
Yeah, I think, a lot of people talk about emotional loyalty and things like that. To me, it's more important to talk about meaning. It's a meaningful connection between us and the client, right? And I think that's a byproduct of the value that clients feel we bring to the table, right? And, depending on the client, their perspective on value can differ, right? It could be a client experience, whether that's in one of our 4,300 financial centers or one of our contact centers. It could be a client relationship that they have with one of our advisors or one of our personal bankers. It could be part of our digital client experience. It could be part of the rewards value that we're giving. I think bottom line, clients are loyal because they feel a strong sense of value.
Absolutely. That's a great way to wrap it up for sure. The value exchange is very important, and again, it's something that you guys do an amazing job with. So that's always great to see. When you look at personalization, you talked about some of the personalization efforts you have, understanding the customers. I know you've added a number of different reward and engagement opportunities to the programs to do that, to enable that. So when you look at the challenges or opportunities of personalization, how do you guys approach that?
Yeah, I think, I think having the right, the right tools and systems, right, to manage and mine all that massive amount of data is a big challenge, and especially when it comes from different systems, right? To give you an idea, to pull together the program that we're talking about here, Preferred Rewards, across our different lines of business and product owners, etc., we have 43 different systems that we work with, right? So, pulling that into, ideally it would be one single unified source of client data, right? And that always isn't the case. So that's always a challenge, having the right tools to manage that data, et cetera. And then I think, as we think about personalization and we want to put relevant and timely things in front of our client, it's, certainly we're all using sort of first party data, right? We're looking at the behavior of our clients, and figuring out, what their transacting is or what they're interested in, where they're spending time, and sort of getting a picture of what we think the client is most interested in. But I think, bringing in, having that leverage of zero party data, right? Which is, data that clients are sharing with you voluntarily, is really important, and using that like together in a smart way and capturing that, and then being able to use that in your tactics and things like that. So one of the things that we have that's a really new tool here, or a really cool tool, is Life Plan, right? And Life Plan is a tool that's available in our digital space, right? And our desktop and our mobile app. And it's all about helping clients with their short-term and long-term goals, right? So we help them identify what their goals are. We provide personal guidance on how to reach those goals. We connect them with our specialists, to help them, get to where they want to be. But that gives us an insight to that zero-party data, and being able to use that, especially more in the future, I think is a real challenge, but also an opportunity.
Excellent. When you look at partnerships, personalization and partnerships are two of the most relevant and kind of topical discussions we have right now within the audience of Loyalty360. So you guys obviously do an amazing job with personalization, but partnerships are more and more important as well from a brand perspective. And I know that you guys are looking at that in a unique way. How have you traditionally looked at partnerships, and what do partnerships mean to your customer loyalty efforts?
Yeah. Well, we're very open to partnerships. Historically, the enterprise has always done a lot of partnerships. You've seen things with, Tory Burch on empowering women. You see Kevin Burns. We've, partnered with him on various documentaries. When you talked about the loyalty side, historically, we've had a lot of partners, especially in the credit card space with redemption, whether it's helping us with cash and travel, gift card redemptions. We've done it in the offer space with our Bank of America and partners there. I think now we're just, we're really sort of, increasing that. We're doing more direct partnerships, right? Whether it's offers directly with partners out there and not going through an aggregator and things like that. We've done a few with Preferred Rewards members around AARP and HelloFresh. And then also, we are getting into more lifestyle benefits, right? And to deliver that, lifestyle benefits are generally, luxury discounts on whether it's retail or health and wellness, security, things like that. Or it could be sort of bespoke experiences that clients can take advantage of. You're going to see us doing a lot more around that with partnerships. In fact, you'll see us shortly here coming out with 20 plus partnerships in that sort of space with for our Preferred Rewards members.
That's awesome. That's great. It's definitely an area of interest. And I think that you mentioned a very salient point is making sure they're targeted to the bank, right? So there's a number of aggregators out there, but that doesn't allow you as the head of a very successful program to customize it and understand the clients in a unique way that can work for both brands, right? So getting them from an affiliate network or from an aggregator doesn't allow you to necessarily, customize that content, that offer, that programmatic piece in a way that you're doing. So it's great to hear.
Right, and you can change the type of offer, right? It doesn't always have to be, a discount here, or whatever. Like we could incent clients, to do things with us as well, right? Whether it's signing up for our, online banking or, going paperless or things like that, right? So
absolutely. And a lot of discussion a couple weeks ago at the conference around customers changing, going through COVID, and how brands are adapting to that change. How do you think your customers are changing within your programs, or maybe in banking in general? And how is Bank of America adapting to that change?
Yeah, well, I mean, the obvious one is I think customers are moving more towards the digital space, right? Certainly, the health crises has sort of accelerated that. And we have over 40 million digital users, right? Over 32 million mobile active users, and our capabilities have been best in class, and we won many awards for sort of our own online and mobile banking apps. So we continue to build on those capabilities, right? We continue to invest. We're doubling down in our investment. We mentioned Erica. Erica has 23 million users now, right?
Wow.
We have Zelle, 15 million users. I just mentioned Life Plan. On the rewards front, right? We have My Rewards, which is a centralized hub in our digital space where you can go and see everything rewards related, right? It will give you the value sort of an aggregated value of what you've been earning year to date or prior year. And then it'll let you take a deeper dive into preferred rewards or our Bank of Merit deals or our credit card rewards. So you can really sort of have a one-stop shop. So I think, that's what we're doing, and our clients are responding to that, right? Even when you think of more of our high net worth clients, right? Almost 80% of Merrill households are digitally active. Over 80% of our private bank households are digitally active, right? So the more we invest, the more we get clients over to the digital platform. They enjoy it, and it's efficient for us as well.
Okay, great. When you look at KPIs, measurement's very important for brands and our customer loyalty to get more investment, but also to make sure the program's performing to a manner that you wanted. What KPIs do you look at and measure with regard to the success of your customer experience and customer loyalty efforts?
Yeah, I think, I mentioned a few, but certainly client satisfaction, certainly retention, certainly deepening in terms of, and I think deepening is sort of the ultimate in terms of new products, new solution sales, card spend, asset accumulation. I think another one that's really important, especially when it comes to loyalty, and is likelihood to recommend, right? So back to that value exchange, how many clients are willing to put their neck out there and recommend you to a friend or family member,
Yep.
right? I think that's really important. And then two, just general engagement, right? So, how often are they interacting with us in various channels, and things like that.
Okay, great. What's the next big thing that you're working on at Bank of America for customer loyalty? What's the next big thing for your approach?
Yeah, Mark, I'm glad you asked this question, because this weekend we're actually launching 2 new tiers in our preferred rewards program. So we're launching a $1 million tier and a $10 million tier, right? So we're really focused on the high net worth and ultra high net worth space. And in those tiers, of course, clients will get enhanced banking and investing benefits, right? So you'll see they'll get, better mortgage discounts. They'll get better HELOC discounts. Many of them will be getting a Merrill guided investing discount for the first time. They'll get more fee waivers and things like that. But they'll also get, to that point I was making earlier, lifestyle benefits, right? And really think of that as 2 things. As I mentioned, sort of, discounts at luxury retailers, health and wellness, security, aviation, travel, things like that. And then also curated bespoke experiences that only they can get for being a member, right? So we're super excited. Research has told us that having these lifestyle benefits is really important to this segment. So we're super excited about launching that this weekend. We're sort of going through a staggered approach across all our different platforms. We've already sort of communicated a coming soon message to our clients, and they'll be getting, sort of a welcome package with, information on their new tier and the benefits and a brochure and things like that at the beginning of December. So it's really hot off the presses, and we're really excited about that. And there's a huge opportunity for us as well, too, right? We have competition in that space with other banks and financial providers and brokerage firms that operate in that space.
Yeah.
But also we have a ton of opportunity within our own business. We have, over 1 million wealth management clients who don't bank with us, right? And we want them to bank with us, because when they bank with us, they deepen their relationship, and we can provide them even better and more valuable services.
Okay. That's awesome. Looking forward to hearing how that works with you, within the program. I'm sure it's going to be a stellar success, as I'm sure you have put a lot of diligence into, understanding their needs, interests, and the opportunity. And I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing how that works for you guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And the last question I have is, What can Loyalty360 do as a trade association for the industry to help you and your team with regard to customer loyalty?
Yeah, I think, you guys can continue to provide a forum where we can connect, right, with other sort of industry leaders, to, build those bridges and make those connections that help us grow and think about new ideas. I think, a lot of what you guys are doing in terms of the different forums and topics that you have out there are very relevant. And I think it's good for us to hear other folks' perspectives. And I think too, sometimes, we get a little wrapped up in our own environments, right? And we're just thinking about, financial services from our perspective. And I think, the broader base of loyalty that you guys bring to the table, with all the different companies and industries, is very helpful.
Great. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us today. It's always great to catch up with you and get a perspective on what Bank of America is working on. And I appreciate everything you do for the industry as well.
All right. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And thank you everyone for listening today. Make sure you join us back again soon for another edition of our Leaders in Customer Loyalty series. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.